Hey Jackie, Viola here. Okay, I'm going to quickly go through your web presence here, go through a couple of your competitors, and then talk about a few things that I can possibly help you with or that can help you, period. Okay, so for starters, you have great work. I love the work that you have going on already. Um, I am going to strongly suggest that you do get a website for this, and I'll tell you why. Because although it's good to have an Instagram page for your business, and I do recommend everyone have that. But when somebody goes to Google, for example, and they're typing in custom t-shirts near me, these are the competitors. This is what pops up. I'm in Loganville, just for perspective. I'm in Loganville, Georgia. And the first thing you'll see are all of the people that are actually paying to be here. And then you have this section right here. This section has everything to do. This is what we call the map pack section, is usually directly next to the map. And it has everything to do with your business name, address, and phone number listed throughout different directories across the World Wide Web. So obviously, if we click here, and this is for anything you search for on Google, if you click here, you're going to find probably about 10 other pages filled with other businesses that are doing the same thing that you're doing, but 9 times out of 10, most people don't go past page one for anything. So the strategy to win here is to first get a Google business profile. And then B, and that's free to actually set up. And then B, in order to rank it, you need to find out exactly how many citations does ProTease have. And just for context, a citation is simply your business name, address, and phone number listed throughout different directories across the World Wide Web. Directories such as Angie's List or Yellow Pages, White Pages, Yext, Reddit, you name it. There are thousands. Even Instagram is a citation. There are thousands of different directories that are free that you could get your business listed into. The more directories you have, so for example, if ProT has 100 directories that they're listed in, then you want to get at least 200, so you know that you're outranking them every single month, and you'll be in the number one spot for this section. But then you have this area down here, same day custom, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at their website and see what they got going on. Obviously, you're in the more e-commerce uh, realm of things, but that doesn't mean that you can't dominate. Notice this is what's coming up for Loganville, even though this is an Atlanta page, but it's coming up for Loganville, Georgia. So this is just one of their back pages. And, aside from all of the details that they have in here, what I want to point out to you is that when you are building the website, make sure that the individual is putting in exactly what it is you want to be found for. Custom t-shirts, custom shirts, custom products, custom items, etc. And that's going to help you be found faster. Adding photos are super important too. When you add a photo, you want to be able to have the photo. You see, they don't have the photo listed as something you want to be found for. So I would suggest that you definitely do that. You have an upper hand on them. And since they are in the number one position, I would say you want to get more content, more words of content than what they have on their page. So looks like they have a pretty good solid amount. I would say well over 2,000 words of content. So I would say if you add if you add 2,500 words to your home page of the content of of your website, then you'll be able to outrank them for the area, the location that you want to rank them. Right now, this one is specifically, as you can see, as I scroll, I see a lot of Atlanta on here, and Loganville was on here once, even though I'm in Loganville, but that's why it populated first. So aside from the content, I'm going to hop into this tool that I use called Ahrefs. And what it does, it allows me to see the back end of a website and what's going on with it. The first thing you see essentially is a DR, and that's a power flow from Google. And then a UR is a trust flow from Google. And both of these numbers are increased by something called a backlink. And all a backlink simply is an endorsement from another company. So in other words, another website that has a clickable link on it. And when somebody clicks on it, it in turn passes over power and trust over to your site. So obviously this is something that's clickable, and I could go in here and see what's working for them and how it could work for you. But I really want to talk about these keywords and how this makes the big difference. So notice the search that we used on Google was custom t-shirts near me, right? Let me just back it up to verify that's what I did. I think it was here. Yeah, custom t-shirts near me. So that's the word we use. Notice right here, this keyword, custom t-shirts near me, 12,000 people look for that keyword on a monthly basis. This company is in the number 2 position, as we just saw on Google for it, and they get 6,394 people visiting their website per month just for this one keyword. Then you have custom shirts near me. 13,000 different people look for this keyword than that one. And they're also in the number 2 position for that. And they get 5,878. So the point I'm trying to make here is that most people who are looking for a custom t-shirt don't know that Same Day Custom is the name of the company. For example, most people who are looking for a custom t-shirt from you may not know Jackie's Craft Room, right? They don't know the name, but they probably would love to have some of the services or some of the items that you serve, that you offer. So I would suggest once you get your site, you add these keywords, because the more people that are going to be able to find your site are going to turn into the more clients that are going to call you and more customers that you're actually going to or the more sales that you'll be able to create. And then the list goes on and on. I could keep going, but there's definitely huge opportunity. And this is a national site. What do I mean by that? What I mean is, even though they are targeting Atlanta, targeting Loganville, custom t-shirts near me doesn't necessarily say Duluth, Georgia, custom t-shirts, Duluth, Georgia, etc. So you have the opportunity with an e-commerce to be able to really capitalize the entire nation. Anybody who has the World Wide Web, at least throughout the United States, you'll be able to have an opportunity to serve them with your shirts and your accessories, etc. So that's pretty much all I have for you. I know that this was kind of high level, but these are things that you can actually incorporate into your own business. And I know you mentioned you had a few other businesses. And if it's service based, I can definitely go, or I just noticed the name of these. That's cute. If this is service based, I could definitely go in and make it a little bit more personalized. According to the business, but the strategy is the same. When it comes to the World Wide Web, Google is king, and whoever is looking for something in Google and you pop up first, you get the leads. So that's all I have for you. I hope this was really, really helpful, and thanks for responding to me in that thread. And I hope you could apply this to your other businesses as well. If you need any help, let me know. My information, I'll be more than happy to share it with you. All right, have a good day.